Man, I'm tired and falling asleep, I think. I don't really know why. I got like 7 hours of sleep. Went to a doctor's appointment today. Uh, just to um, check up on um, like lab results. Yeah, that's what it was. Everything was as expected. Um, we all know what the common complaints with the healthcare system is. It's everyone can list them off. Expensive. Um, I mean, do I really even have to go through with it? Anyways, when I was there, I was reminded of one of the things, well, two of the things that just piss me off about the healthcare system we have. One, the constant having to fill out forms that you've filled out multiple times before because they made me fill out forms again. And they're like, well, it's time to update forms. And they were like, this time we're doing them electronically instead of on paper. I'm like, I'm just like, uh, I'm just like, do you know how shitty having this insurance system that we have is? Because, I mean, I, it's the wrong thing to say, but like, I can fix this thing, you know, quote. I can't, but like, government runs the insurance. Insurance companies are banned. No more insurance companies. Fuck it. Everybody just gets, no more insurance companies, right? And everybody just has the insurance card. So you fill out shit one time and then you just carry it on your card. Carry your card. Maybe everything is just all lumped into your fucking identification card, your whatever they want to call it, whatever you want to call it, your universal citizenship card or whatever they end up calling it, and then there you go. You don't have to do anything about it. You just whenever you need something that is like that, you know, you need to board a plane. There it is. You need to do healthcare stuff. There it is. I don't know. I don't really interact with things very often. So I don't know what if we're gonna have voter ID. There it is. All of these things that people say you need an ID for. Fine, whatever. There it is. An ID, and you can have everything. But there it fucking is. It's right there. I think it's just time to get rid of all this privatized crap. Because it's all been privatized so that somebody can make money off of it. And fuck that. Because, quite frankly, I'm not the one making money off of it. And 300 million of whatever 100 million, 400 million Americans aren't making money off it. And use that proportion for every other country in the world aren't making money off it. So I think it's time for everybody in the world to just stand up as a whole and say, you know what? Fuck this entire system. We don't fucking want it this way anymore. We just don't fucking want it this way anymore. It doesn't work for us. It works for you assholes, but we don't want it this way anymore. So we're just not going to use this anymore. We're just not going to have this thing, this giant monolithic waste of resources that is this. I don't know where I was starting. But yeah, that filling out paperwork garbage. And the other thing at the doctor's office was the appointment was 11 o'clock. By the time I got to see the doctor, it was like 11:30. If I make an appointment for 11, why am I only seeing you at 11:30? Why have we not fixed that thing yet? I mean, why even make appointments if doctors are never going to be able to keep the appointment? Ever. If they're going to be always late and always behind and just why are we even going to have that kind of a system where, I mean, you have to, it feels insulting to me to have to, I mean, I don't have a job or I don't have anything going on, but if I had a tight schedule of things that I was doing and you would consistently add on a half hour, I mean, that would be the thing that would really make me be like, I can't afford, I can't do this. If you say you're going to be here at 11 o'clock, I need you to be here at 11 o'clock. I need this to be this and this, not fucking this plus maybe a half hour or an hour or 2 hours or whatever the fuck it ends up being. I need you to be on fucking point and doing what you're going to do, not, just being like all flighty. And everything. Or, like a travel agent airline being like, oh, as a matter of course, we overbook flights because someone inevitably cancels or something like that. So we generally overbook. It's like, no, 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 no. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that just because. Again, another business thing, so we protect our profits. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about you and your profits. This is not a profit. This is me staying healthy. I already don't want to come there. Not because I'm afraid or anything, because I just don't want to take time out of my day to be all up in there. It's just a hassle already that I don't want to have to deal with. Especially because what do I get? What kind of guff do I get from a doctor every time? You need to eat better. Oh, wow. Thanks for the sage advice. I need to eat better. I had no idea. I had no idea that that was the magic cornerstone to my revitalization that you were going to give me. Now, when you have a pill that will turn me from this into a vital 20-year-old again, then I'll wait an extra 4 hours from my appointment. When you can do that, you got me. But until that day comes, fucking be on time. And you know what else? Stop bitching about not having money and getting paid. Because you're not doing anything. You're doing nothing. You're glorified pill monkeys, is what you are. Basically, you're a pill monkey. I mean, I know what I need. I've known what I need for 20 years. I can write my own prescriptions. I can. All right? I don't need anyone else. I don't need you, doctor. I don't need a pharmacist. I just need to know where the pills come from. Give me a tap and I'll turn the valve. That's all I need. You know? It's not like I'm getting Vicodin or anything and you gotta worry about me getting an overdose or some shit. These pills don't get me high. They don't get anyone high. Stop worrying. Fucking Republicans. No, we can't give these out. Too expensive. They probably cost a penny or two to make. You know how I know? Because they're chemicals. They're chemicals. They're chemicals. You could probably make 1 billion of these pills for a few $1,000s. So, yeah, that's that. And that's why people hate pharma companies, because all the cost all of the cost goes into figuring out the drug. And once you can figure out the drug, and once you can figure out how to figure out the drugs cheaper, and there you go. If you can figure out how to make a drug for $50, make a new drug for $50 that will treat or cure millions of people, and you're going to charge anything for that, you are a criminal. If that pill costs, if you want to claim that that pill costs anything, I would say you're a criminal. Because, I mean, I just, I, I would say prove it. I would say I want very, very hardcore proof that any medication costs fucking anything. I just, I doubt it. I doubt that any medication costs anything uh, expensive because they're chemicals. They just are not expensive. Whatever. And there's many ways you can artificially drive up the price of something, the cost of something. Ugh, like my knee still hurts. And the other thing that happened was I got an idea for something while I was there. It was I mean, I don't really know the best way to describe it, but uh, the I want to say the support for the I don't know what you call it, I'm trying to think of what they're called, the wheels and the base thing that holds the wheels on a chair. Whatever, I don't know, but you know the arms or whatever that hold the whatever. I just it just reminded me what I'm getting at is I had ideas for things. I have ideas for things, right? And a lot of times, almost all the time, I don't have any ability to like draw, really. So I have no way to, I have no way, is it 8 o'clock? It is 8 o'clock. I have no way to relay that idea effectively to anyone else because I can't draw. So the idea just is in here, and I don't, I can't show it to anyone, and it's just fucking in there. I can't really describe it because, and and this is one of the fundamental problems with this country. Um, uh, it also goes back to something uh, Nick Shirley was Nick Shirley said, and all conservatives talk about uh, how we have equal opportunity, and we don't. Um, but yeah, we don't have equal opportunity because if we did, I would have access to the resources, the money, the something I need to do what I need, and I don't. There's I've tried to find grants to give me some money to do what I want to do with the business that I have. It's just not out there. I can't find it. I don't know where to find it. I don't know how to find it. If grant money is available out there, I could probably go to the government grant site and apply. And given that it's a Trump administration, I could probably apply for federal grants um, for stuff that totally does not apply to what my business is and get it because the Trump administration sucks so much balls. But that would be fraud. And at some point, that would come back on me. So I don't want that. I could get a 10, 20, $50,000 grant. Probably. I just don't want to commit fraud. That's all. That's all. Um, and we don't have what I think we need in this country, which is a Department of Money, which is just apply for your grant. What are you going to use your grant for? I'm going to use it for stuff. That's it. I mean, if we're going to have corporate socialism, why don't you just give it to me? I mean, first of all, I am better than most people, anyways. I'm probably better than Elon Musk. So, but also, I mean, if you spread the money out instead of just giving, you know, 100 million, 20 billion to like, you know, these big payouts to 3, 4, 5 dozen companies, you're going to get better returns. It's just basically The problem currently is that there are a few people sucking hardcore off of the governmental teat, and the little guy, the average person of America, is the person that's paying into that corporate teat. And no one else is really getting anything out of it. And like I said, there's no Department of Money where you can just be like, let me get $10,000. Why? Because I just want it. Let me get it. Like, are you going to start a business? I don't know. Let me just fucking get it. And I'll see where fate takes me. You fucking fucker. You know why I should get it? You know why I should get the money? Because Trump was born with fucking, I don't know what the fuck he was born with. And, you know, there was dozens of other people. I'm sure we can generate a list of all these other people that were born with tons of money. Dozens of silver spoons up their butthole. And I wasn't. And I'm not going to give you a reason or a plan, an action plan of what I'm going to do with it. I was going to say, I worked for a bunch of years, and now I'm on disability. And now, you know, I feel like this shithole country and its shithole people and its shithole Republicans fucking owe me something. Why? I don't know. If you figure out a reason, give me money. And if that isn't good enough for you, then again, find a reason. Just give me some money. How much? I don't know. But whatever you're comfortable with. I really don't care. That's what the Department of Money is for. It's a department of money. Again, it's just a Department of Money. It's like a micro loan agency, except it's not a loan agency. It's just giving out money. The U.S. citizens that are poor, basically it's only for poor people. So if you got money, you ain't giving you money, and don't even come here. And yeah, there we go. But again, just one of my rando ideas. Department of Money. Just Department of Money. It's a nice, very straightforward name. Department of Money. Doesn't even have to have that much funds. You know, $1 billion start off with, maybe $100 million every year. And there you go. It's kind of like a by the way, a department that has one employee. Yeah, it's got one person. Mm. So you just know. So you just know. Like if I was the Department of Money person, I'd be like anything over over X amount. Like it's just every day when the requests come in, just be like, yeah, that's like over 100,000. It's just not like blanket no every day. It's like I'm not even gonna bother replying to replying to that with anything other than no. I'm not even gonna look at it really. It's just gonna get like mass node. So you know, like, and there you go. Probably wouldn't even need to go to 100,000. Probably just go to like 20,000. Just make it nice and easy since it's only one person. Put that person in a cubicle in the IRS. Be a nice job. Nice comfy job. Just be like the head of the Department of Money, just in a cubicle. Just be like, I think I'll approve 15 today. Which 15 should it be? And maybe on Friday you'll be like, I will approve 10,000 people for $500. Let me find 10,000 people. What an interesting job that would be. That would be just a fucking interesting ass job to have. All right, I am like bored. This video is going under like total miscellaneous rant because I don't even really remember everything I said. So, tax rich, kneecap, boobs.